Before Aperture... Oh, never mind. They're coming.
Oh, they're just
going straight into it.
Shut it, Dan. They're starting.
I did delay wait. Okay.
Aperture obviously plays Sonic on Wi-Fi. That's the end of the sentence. Let's get into this first game of winner semis.
Stand it.
We're going on Town and City. I like the dichotomy of this matchup, especially on this stage, because obviously Chrom can press a lot of buttons to interrupt Sonic's approaches, but...
And Chrom is going to kill so ludicrously.
Platforms on Town and City are funny.
Chrom has such a good time here. Those platforms work in his favor so nicely, and then those side blast zones, he will just jab you and you will perish. Or he'll forward smash you, because I think it should be noted, we are on Wi-Fi, of course, and Wi-Fi Chrom forward smash, one of the just the worst things you can ever experience.
Okay, there's you. Can we complete anything off it? Okay, this is big damage. Is Luke going to try and extend? He doesn't get the hit, unfortunately. Like the idea, though.
But that really does kind of like demonstrate like one of the more like one of the core aspects of this matchup is that spring. Because you know, Chrom has a little bit of Ike in his blood, and that doesn't do him much of a service in this matchup.
Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not.
Those springs can be a real pain because if you just keep them up consistently enough, you can shove the Chrom under the stage, you can shove them far enough away from the stage, you can do so much that's just really hard to counteract. It's that low knockback.
Luke just struggling to start an interaction. Like, Winterdreams is doing a really good job of kind of avoiding a lot of any kind of approach, really. Oh, gets the dash back forward smash.
That dash in, dash out was so nice.
Super sick, super sick.
Yeah, no, I feel like I definitely agree. Like Winter's picking their points to actually attack so nicely. It's that kind of seeing Chrom a bit more of a acting like a sword character a bit more than they usually do, because usually they're pretty, they'll swing and they'll keep swinging, but like they're actually like spacing their buttons and that's
that might be the stock. Yeah. Try to reverse it as well. I'm not too sure what they were. Maybe they could have done something off that, but regardless, Aperture picking up an early kill, relatively speaking.
Absolutely,
And
just evening it up real nicely.
And now we're in a position where even stocks. Sonic not got a lead just yet, but when he does, when he does,
okay. But that's the thing. Chrom is a character who, when they get a hit, they don't just get one hit. they just don't. Oh my lord! That could have been
yeah, scouted out the air dodge in again.
Yeah, it's a little bit. Yeah. No. Ooh, very nice. Winter has been really consistent on calling out these defensive chase options, to be quite honest. Like, they're pretty much 3 for 3 right now, I think. That's the sort of stuff you usually see kind of as the set develops and we get deeper in, but they're just going straight from the gate.
Ooh, yeah, just calls out the approach with that spin dash, with the back air itself.
That back air comes out so fast, doesn't.
Oh, wait a sec. Have they lost their jump?
Yeah.
No. Oh,
well, this is what this
looks
like
got
now.
Stuck. He did like that a little bit for us, but that's not too big a deal. I assume it was a kill off that captain. That's a jump.
Nice little spin dash combo coming in, follow up there.
Okay, gets the up B. Not seeing too much up B out of shield from Winter. It's not really an option that you can abuse too much against Sonic, I suppose.
No, like it's a really fast one compared to like Aether, but the way Sonic kind of moves past you can be a little bit awkward, and it is a very long commitment.
Exactly.
You're stuck in it for a very long time, and a forward smash from Sonic, it's not what you want.
Okay.
I'm really liking Winter's movement, moving just outside of where Aperture wants to be, just like at every moment.
Back throw. No early jump.
Oh! You love to see it.
There it is.
They've stuck their hand in the blender, and suddenly they've been disarmed.
Yeah. I mean, look, here's the thing. Aperture goes for the forward smash there, and it extends his hitbox, and then Chrom decides that it's time to get the Dyson Hoover.
Maybe Sonic should consider having not quite such a big hand. Because let's be real, he full on reached all the way in.
Yeah, he's just like, he kind of swings and just, just like scary. It's scary. No one wants to be a part of that. No one wants to be a part of that. But Winterdreams taking that first game
All I'm saying is I'm agreeing with some of the people in the chat.
That's fine.
Lucas literally just commented this game sucks. Yeah.
True. Honestly, true.
Yeah.
No, I mean, look, here's the thing. I feel like the neutral, generally speaking, was played really well by both players. I think Winter was doing a really, really good job of stifling how many options Aperture could really throw out in terms of approaching. As most sword characters will do against Sonic, but I feel like Chrom in particular can really, really punish bad approaches. So Luke had to really pick and choose the type of approaches that he wanted to do. I think
it's interesting that we're seeing Sonic forced to approach it in general, because because Winter is going for these and finding these ridiculously chunky reads super early in, finding those those forward smashes on air dodges. They're just allowed so much more free reign, and so let's see if they can repeat that in this.
There's a small door on that house. Sorry, carry on.
What? That's a really small door. What the fuck?
Sorry, that was the winner. Sorry, continue.
Who lives here?
But yeah, I mean, look, here's the thing. We've got FD now, which is an interesting choice. I feel like Luke has been doing quite well in terms of trying to juggle. Okay, we're in a position where Winter is now at the ledge. I'm not sure why that happened. But yeah, Luke was doing a pretty good job of kind of keeping Winter in the air a lot of the time when he got a hit, but then Sonic doesn't work like that. Okay, not getting both the hits, and
you actually do let me see.
Okay, gets it. Oh.
So as I glance over to the other stream, yeah, and we're back. Ooh. Winter's found some really nice conversions here, but they are so far behind the percent. Yeah, that back is just going to seal it. Easy peasy. Center stage, no less.
And now we're in a position where Aperture has got a pretty fresh stock, relatively speaking, pretty fresh stock, and full stock lead.
I think we're going to see that very different kind of pace that we talked about, how that could happen, depending on who takes that first stock. Because Winter has a lot larger of a mounted decline. Not that they can't still kill ridiculously early, especially with how consistent they've already proven they've been in previous sets with that Jet Bear.
You can see Aperture definitely just being a lot more wary of that up B now. He went for the forward smash, and as Chrom was recovering, just dashed back like, no, not today.
Loved that upward air dodge for the recovery from Winter. Some really nice adaptation coming in. It's rare you see up air dodge almost at all outside of I can't think of anything off the top of my head, to be honest.
Okay, gonna get a forward throw. Sonic at the ledge. How does Winter take the stock?
They
dash
don't.
straight back in. Yeah, Aperture just happy to dash straight back in. This is not gonna kill. Okay.
Just finds that armor just in time and gets past them and puts out the F tilt.
Yeah, strong ass move. Felt the forward tilt, super strong move for Chrom. Quite non-committal as well, generally speaking.
Yeah, it's gigantic, hard to punish.
Okay.
So much space.
Winter having a lot of center stage right now, and definitely feeling quite good about it. Getting a nice little 40%, but now Aperture back in the control of the game.
Can't imagine Aperture's looking for much else other than grabs, bears, and forward smashes right now.
Oh, that's gonna be stock. Yeah, dodge. Straight up, too much lag, and
there's a little bit of a fade back it looked like on that air dodge after it was used, which kind of locked them out of any ability to get back, sadly.
Up throw. No follow-up, but he gets the dash attack on Winterdreams is just, I guess, empty landing onto the ground. So big read with that forward smash, probably trying to predict the early jump back onto stage. Good percent here from Aperture.
Very nice stuff. And you see just how much more control Aperture has right now. This is like a completely different...
That might be the stop.
Yeah.
Really good get. That was much different.
Completely unrecognizable.
Oh, here I am. There he is. Hello again. Yeah, Aperture looking much stronger in that second game. Much stronger.
And they also didn't get dragged under the stage as Aaron.
Yeah,
played a lot more
with
played a lot more with a spring rather than putting his fist in the blender.
Well, that's it.
You just, you just can't touch it.
You saw Aperture try that a few times in the previous game, but it didn't really get as much mileage, obviously, as that game. I think the core kind of difference that we saw in the neutral specifically was that, I don't know, it didn't really feel like Winter was throwing out as many hitboxes to kind of stop Aperture. Aperture was really kind of pressuring Shield a lot, and Winter was finding it difficult to react a lot of the time, from what I could tell, anyway, as in comparison to that kind of first game. So maybe it's worth Winter pressing a few more buttons in that neutral, just to kind of stifle Aperture a little bit more in this game 3.
For sure. I feel like, yeah, the movement in the first game was like definitely providing enough control, but I feel like that one, it was a much more like enclosed space. That FD, you know, FD is a lot different of a environment, and it wasn't quite enough, especially when you're playing against Sonic, and they can.
Lefty's in space.
It's true. Well, both FDs are in space.
What does that even mean?
If you think about it.
Well, if you think about it, Town and City is just on Earth, isn't it?
How much do you think it costs to make Town and City?
How much do you think it cost to make Final Destination? Game 3 on Battlefield. We got the platforms.
We got a priceless matchup coming in. Oh, and no punish on that homing attack. That's really unfortunate. Oh, what the?
Jesus, that was a scary recovery from Aperture. Wait a sec. It's going to be big. Doesn't get the game. That was a lot of good coverage there from Aperture. So kind of trying to linger in the air, try to go for a forward tilt to see the early jump, and then as Chrom was recovering low throughout the spring as well, and Winter able to avoid both options. Really, really good stuff.
Oh my lord, he just went. Sometimes I don't know how, but I still get caught off by just how fast Sonic moves. Sometimes it's just uncomfortable, especially in this online environment.
Yeah, Sonic's really fast, isn't he?
Yeah, so I think one of the things that's really notable about Sonic is how fast he runs.
I sometimes get put off by how blue he is sometimes.
It's a blur.
Slight lead here for Winterdreams, but super close neutral so far. That might be the stock. This is scary. Yeah, he's able to air dodge
is so good in those scary situations where you're just a hair away.
Oh my days, the Hurricane wrist from center stage taking the stock though.
Is that what it's called?
That's what it's called now. The Hurricane wrist. Okay, and the forward smash of Winter's own, sealing their first stock as well. Not too bad.
I don't know why it's called the Chrom, but that's the Dragon Killer for Marth, so we'll call it
the
that.
Dragon Killer.
That's what it's called in the manual.
Jeez, the forward smash is called Dragon Killer.
Yeah.
That's all you know. Okay, high recovery there from Winter. Was able to go relatively unpunished as well, which is nice. But Aperture in control of the neutral so far, and importantly in control of center stage. And that really wasn't the case in that game 1, right? Game 1, it was very much Winter in center stage. Game 2, it was very much Aperture in center stage. And you can see how important that is in this matchup, because Game 3 is panning out the same as Game 2 so far.
Winter has spent so little time on the stage, to be honest, that stock. It was just a case of him getting tossed left and right, from one ledge to the other. It was a really rough time. But
a really good play from Aperture, just jumping away from the situation a lot of the time. Tries to go for a pivot grab, doesn't get it, and okay, this is looking good for Aperture so far. Very confident lead. Oh god.
Ooh, big.
Oh god.
Lord, they're just dead.
Oh, like 2 hits to equal it up. That's mad.
What the? Okay, I thought they got hit out of that. I can't tell.
Okay, Aperture's slowing the game down a little bit, trying to kind of slow it down, but again,
one of them slowing down, the other starting up right now.
Yeah, just one instance of an interaction when they was able to react straight away with that forward air and get a bit of percent. Forward throw, this is big, not able to clip before those iframes are up.
After's trying to catch out those like kind of some lazy approaches in Winter, is just not biting, but just as I say it. I guess Luke just like kind of did that a little bit too early, didn't actually fall off the ledge in time.
Ooh, roll in, scout it out. Really good option there from Aperture to get back into center. Aggressive option that has really paid off from.
We're seeing a little bit swingy behavior coming in from Winter here. They're putting out a lot of buttons that aren't necessarily giving them much of a hand, but they managed to wrestle control back from Aperture.
This is
Goes
big.
for the dare spike there.
Forward throw.
Since it's such an uncomfortable
And
angle,
there's
the
your
back.
back air. Yeah, that's going to take the stock. That's going to take the stock.
Winter goes up.
Yeah,
That
one
didn't
stock
feel
away.
like that was what was going to happen.
One game
I
away.
won't lie.
That feels a lot more solid though. We ain't seen any little recovery gimps. We're not seeing up B blenders.
Yeah,
We're just seeing a
Yeah,
solid
that
stock.
felt like an actual match of Super Brothers.
Yeah.
and yeah, I feel like Aperture, generally speaking, has been doing well to cover a lot of the stuff that Winter's trying to recover with, but like Sonic just, I guess, doesn't have the most amazing tools, especially if you're trying to do it as quickly as Aperture is to kind of gimp Chrom. You've got your kind of Springer up B, but Chrom's up B can kind of just go straight through it depending on how quickly they throw it out. It's about reacting to that, right?
Yeah, you have to put them down. You have to put the Chrom down into like a very, very specific positioning to just kind of instant kill them. Otherwise, they can either drop down low enough where they can armor on the way up,
Sure.
or they can just air dodge onto the ledge because Spring does not do that much knockback. And honestly, if you just keep it,
Yeah, here
haven't
we
seen this in a
go.
while.
Here we go. Aperture switched over to his Inkling. This is interesting. Do you think this is a good switch, Jasper?
I think so. Yeah. Obviously, I can't speak for how warm this Inkling is or how much it's been played in recent times, but Inkling is one of those few characters that I feel like really does just do a number on swordies a lot of the time. They've got that movement, but it's a different kind of. They apply their movement in a really different way to Sonic.
Sure. There's a forward air. This could be big. Okay, doesn't get too much off it, but again, looking a little bit different in this game already. The Inkling looking good.
It's looking pretty
Playing
solid.
the
Yeah.
neutral. Yeah, playing the neutral.
It's putting out back airs, and that's kind of what you need sometimes.
Look at the ledge. Happy to double jump and land that way. That's fine. Gets
I
a
really
jab
like-
forward. Oh, down smash. Okay.
I really like how both these players are kind of willing to acquiesce ledge when they know that they've lost it. They're just going to be like, nah, okay, just going to take center stage and give myself everything I can to just win this next interaction. You see, like, right there, just dash straight back out. I think Dan just fell over.
Yeah, back airs again.
Yeah, I was scouting for that back air. Wanted that tech in so badly, but just a little bit too obvious in their positioning.
Good patience from Winter. Oh my days.
No.
Good patience from Winter a little bit earlier because Aperture just scouting the roll in and going for the down smash, but Winter's happy to hold shield, but there's your jab back air. It's going to take the stock. Cannon City is the option as well. I find this a very, very interesting option.
This is an incredible stage.
Oh,
You
what on
cheeky!
earth?
That was so good. They lean forwards.
And Aperture is done.
This is
Does not want to play that one anymore.
yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And Winterdreams moving on to winners finals. Congratulations to them. Good performance.
Congratulations to Aperture for a really good run. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of them where it's just like, if you're in that position and you lose a stock like that, sometimes you're just like, you know what? I'll bring it back in losers. I'm not that bothered about this set. Let's try something
This
else.
is true. This is the first winner set we covered. I kind of was in the headspace of a.
We are going to get our other side of winner semi. We've got Rambos versus Mike. Give me a sec.